We're here, Raf Diaz. Raf.
Hello.
Thank you very much. We are in the basement of a Govy Airbnb. And before we start, I have a cautionary tale from Spring Pass that I'm going to let Pat tell. So, Pat, have the mic. And just don't even worry about how you're presenting it. Just tell it like you're telling it to everybody else. And keep the mic near your mouth.
All right. So, Silent Rock is definitely real. And I would take it, you may take it with a grain of salt, but we had a friend, Ryan Voighton, go down recently, and he broke his leg on day 2 of our visit out to Mount Hood, and he didn't respect the rock, and it didn't go his way. So
tell him what he was doing.
So when we went past the rock, he called it Loud Roy Rock, and he wanted to name it after himself. And we were riding Timberline, and he snapped his leg, and he got a rod and screws in his leg in Portland, and it worked out, and he's on his road to recovery now. But it's brutal, it's rough. So
yeah. Thank you, Pat. Yeah.
Heal up, Roy.
Yeah, heal up, Ryan. I like to start off with a little ghost story since we're talking Spring Pass, and that's unfortunate that happened. All right, Raf.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Dude, doing amazing. Every day has been better and better.
Yep.
At Mount Hood National Rainforest.
Yeah, it was a rainy day today. That's kind of how this all got set up.
Yeah.
We were chatting a little bit. I was in the hot tub at Timberline Lodge, and I was like, all right, let's do this. We got the day. It's raining all day today. So tell the folks how you got here.
How I got here?
Yeah.
Well, that started back in April. I went to Salt Lake for some reason, and ended up having to go to Mammoth Mountain too later for the Superunknown, and then ended up staying in the U.S. for a couple more weeks, and now I'm here in Hood. I got drove by my personal chauffeur, Emmett Harry Davis. Good driver.
Well, yeah, what's it like being with Emmett for 12 hours straight?
It's a lot of cool conversation, no hot takes whatsoever. He's a cool guy.
He's just a normal individual.
Yeah, very normal.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Does he have good music?
Yeah, we listen to some weird podcasts. I don't know if I can say.
Get into it, dude. Get into it.
All right.
What does Emmett like to listen to on his days off?
Nazi pedophile.
Yeah. What is that?
There. Sorry, Emmett. All right. That I don't know. That was the podcast we listened. Fell asleep on that. Was pretty fire. Good dreams, All
right. Word. This is the first thing I wanted to ask you about because we were talking on Instagram. So yes. I put up that poll. What did everyone think of the old Superunknown versus the new Superunknown, where there's a million pros at the new one, and the old one was all about the finalists. So what did you think of it? So
from being in there, I guess I totally agree with the multiple pros and a bunch of new skier to go there. It's the pressure is not there anymore.
Yeah,
I would have not be down with hiking a rail and having to do tricks,
Yeah,
it was just a pretty chill experience, and
so you liked that there were a lot of pros.
I loved it. It was awesome. Yeah. So I'm not a big competitor in skiing, so I didn't see that one as a comp. I was just there skiing with cool people.
Yeah,
met up with some heroes of mine, and yeah.
Anyone you want to shout out from that?
Yeah, sure. I skied a lot with Will and Andy and Reagan from the traveling circus thing. Pretty cool. Grew up watching those videos, and now I was skiing with them. Yeah. In beautiful Mammoth, California.
So what did they do for the finalists that was different from the pros? Like, did you feel like the event was still about the finalists, or was it more like a super session?
Yeah. I felt like so. From having done the Jib League, which is a very similar event in some sort of way, it truly was a turn towards the finalists because we all had 3 days with an assigned filmer that would just follow you around and film you
all day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Shout out Jake Stressman that filmed me, even though he wasn't my filmer, because I was just hanging out with the traveling circus guys. Yeah. But yeah, no, a bunch of cool filmers. Super nice event, yeah.
Cool.
Everyone got clips. Everyone got some good clips.
And so how do they do the voting at the end? Do they like make it? It's like an edit of all your clips from the week, right?
A good 40 minutes video per person. No.
Okay,
everyone's clips in there, and pretty cool to watch. You can't see anyone ski the whole week because it's a lift that's not above the park, but it's pretty fun to be surprised.
Yeah. Do you feel like they use your best clips in the edit? Because that's what everyone's voting based off of.
That's been a big one. I think, don't really remember what clip I got. I was just having fun, really.
Yeah, because I heard some feedback from some other people that were there. They're like, they didn't really use my best clips, and that's how everything's voted.
I'd say that some people got a little bummed out by this thing, and for my part, didn't really care. Again, not there for competing, and I knew that the clips weren't like gone forever, just maybe not in the mix.
Yeah.
But I was good with that.
Are they giving you guys your clips to keep?
Yeah, we got our clips like a good 2-3 weeks after, all labeled, all in like our own like it was pretty good. It really goes like that if you film with people, but that was pretty easy. Just watch your clips.
Yeah, that's really cool. So in terms, so you're a finalist, you get invited.
Yeah.
What do they get, like, so do they fly you out?
No.
Okay, you have to pay for your own flight.
Pay for your travel, yeah.
Do they give you a hotel room?
Yeah, we got a hotel. Everyone had a bed. Felix had a sketchy bed, but he was still riding. Where? And it was... they also gave us a little bit of food.
What do you mean by a little bit?
Well, we had the breakfast. The lunch was DIY, but you could sneak some breakfast food from there, and then we had the dinner after, which was a pretty good moment. Everyone just dining in the hall.
Yeah.
Doing the wave to people that passed by. It was pretty cool.
And do you guys show up early compared to the pros? Like, is it the finalists come and then the pros, or do you show up and the pros are already there?
Nobody really not care, but everyone would just show up when they felt like it.
Yeah.
Some days with more sunny, like warmer. Yeah, I pretty much around like noon, everyone was there. Yeah.
Did I heard that? What was Connor like? Let's just start with that.
Connor.
What's Connor like?
Well,
because he's in charge of the whole thing.
Didn't really hang out too much with him, but I think he had a little problem with a bus at one point. But other than that, he was having a good time. He was there with the people. Is
he like a fun guy to be around?
Yeah,
I heard some conflicting reports.
Yeah, I think there's been some conflicting reports. I wasn't really in on all that stuff, but yeah, I think
yeah. I heard at one point he was like, if you guys don't follow the rules, he like threatened.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny.
Yeah, he like threatened that you'll never have a career in skiing. Is that true?
Didn't heard about that one.
Okay, but maybe that one's still just a rumor.
Yeah, he had to keep those 50, 40 crazy skiers in line. It's not easy.
Job. Not an easy job.
Couple people there like to party for sure.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you went to Jib League this year?
Oh yeah, I was at the one in Tahoe, Sugar Bowl, but I didn't get in. But I was in another one in Switzerland last year.
So you did the Open at Tahoe, didn't get in.
No.
But the one in Europe.
Yeah, last year.
So what happened with that? Did you go to that as like an invite, or did you?
So that was a pretty crazy one. Again, like I was just visiting Pierre till I break it. The Screaming Seaman guy.
Yes.
You know him, yeah.
Yeah.
So visiting him in his home resort in Les Deux Alpes, and I didn't really think about the Jib League because I just saw the dates and it was in Europe, so I didn't really think too much about it. And then Pierre was like, oh, there's one in Switzerland, we should go. I was like, sure, why not? Yeah. We didn't really know much about it, so we showed up there, see all those crazy people skiing, and we're like, oh, okay, well, too bad, we're just gonna have fun. Hopefully, like, it's just gonna be a good event. We didn't have any like expectation, and we were sleeping like far away, and then turns out most of the people there were already invited, so we we snuck our way in, and we got both in there.
No way.
Which was pretty crazy because Pierre was obviously called first. He really killed it in the quali, and I was just being there, like freaking out. Where am I gonna sleep? Like,
yeah.
And then it turns out they said my name. Yeah, it was a pretty cool moment.
And do they put you up in a hotel like once you get through that?
So I don't think any ski event gonna be close to that one Jib League, because we were in a huge chalet in the Swiss Alps. No service, just playing games. One big room to sleep, one big room to eat. It was awesome. Yeah One big roof to drop.
Yeah, so you loved it.
Oh yeah, it was the best. So good.
So okay, if you could go back to one, would you go back to Jib League, or would you go back to level 1?
Oh, both are pretty different and fun. I wouldn't know. Yeah.
It's too tough to say.
Yeah. I guess I did more skiing for myself at the level 1 thing.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
Because the Jib League was like on a feature, but it's just a different thing.
Yeah.
Both were super impressive to just watch those guys do huge trick.
Had you met up with Will and Andy and Reagan before?
So probably like my first thing into like the free ski world was a Tell a Friend tour in at Killington in like maybe 2020 or
around there. Before COVID. And I think Andy was there, and I remember he gave me a $20 for a hippie killer on the box. Yeah, so were you already skiing the way you do now back then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've always been like this.
Yeah, I changed a couple things, but I've always been skiing the way I feel like it's cool.
And why is that? Why do you ski the way you do? Because like now we're starting to get more into it, but like what, like you have a very unique style for anyone that doesn't know. So why do you ski the way you do?
So the main reason I think would be how I'm just hiking the same flat rail or box for hours, like even years.
Growing up.
So like it started with my backyard, and then my hike park at work, then now my magic carpet park. And it's a lot of repetition on like some not crazy features. So you do most of the trick at one point, and you want to do something new. Yeah.
That's like the exact same as Andy's story, because Andy grew up in upstate New York, and it's like, well, fuck, this is getting boring. Like, I'm gonna do something new. Like once you figure out all the regular stuff.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I didn't grow up that close to the ski resort, so I was hiking my rails at the little hill that I work at. Yeah. And that makes me do so many tricks in like an hour or two of hiking, and it's pretty awesome.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So where are you from originally?
So I grew up in Terrebonne, and I still live there. So a little funny backstory actually. My first house was like about like half a mile and on the same little island, L'Île Saint-Jean, where ABM did the like down, flat, down in his Real X game. It was his ender, and he got like a cup at the end showed up. That was like this is really close to the house where I like was born, kind of.
That's sick.
Which is really crazy. Random, and and then I just moved and stayed in Terrebonne. And
so do you live at home still, or do you have your own place? You still live at home? Okay, sick. How old are you now?
I'm 22.
22. Yeah. Okay, cool. I had no guess, honestly. Okay, so you're growing up in the greater Montreal area.
Exactly.
Were you watching all the street skiing videos growing up?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So you were not like a new schooler's freak.
Not really. No. Oh. So pretty much grew up watching slush games, because I don't know. I think I would watch slush game before doing park ski. Yeah. Which is interesting.
That is. Yeah. Okay. So you watch slush games. Anything like, who was your favorite rider?
So growing up, I feel like it was Vinny Cash.
Okay, sick.
Because I think like about where I started noticing more of the skiing outside of just skiing for myself. Vinny like won this X game with like whatever it was with a screaming semen, octo grab.
So you like that creative
style, that crazy thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure it helps that he's like a Quebecois too.
Yeah.
And screaming semen. That was my trick. So fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That is interesting though that you weren't into street skiing though. At least video-wise.
It's not that I wasn't. I just I wasn't too deep into that. Yeah. Like probably the first street video I must have watched would be like the GP Eau Claire one, All I Can.
Yeah, of course.
And that was crazy. Still one of the greatest street video out there.
That's it's really
pretty corporate, but really good.
No, I mean it's super well done.
Yeah.
I mean that's like one of the best segments of all time.
Oh yeah.
Just from like kind of, it's like a making dreams come true.
Exactly.
Kind of
yeah.
That's interesting though. Yeah, because you're just like, I feel I associate you with Vishnu so much.
Yeah.
That it's just super interesting. Do you ski street now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that like is that something that you're regularly doing, or are you still like doing the park thing?
Well, the last like 3 years I would do it like more often. Some like with my friend Jay, that's a snowboarder. We would go around town and just do some little spots, but this year was just really bad. But I dropped a street part last year, and pretty happy on it. And now I just want to do another one, you know.
Yeah. Was that a solo part, or was that part of, like, do you have a crew?
Yeah, it was pretty solo. We had 2 little guest clip of Carco. Shout out Ben.
Oh yeah, because you guys aren't that far from each other.
Yeah, he's like north. An hour, 2 hour and a half south. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sick. I forgot about Carco. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I ran into you guys I think 2 years ago here.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah, that'd be cool if he could be here again.
Yeah. Sure, he wants to. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, how did you get linked up with Vishnu? Because I remember the first time I interviewed Emmett, he like out of the blue at the end of the episode gave you a shout out, and I'm like, well, I gotta go see who this kid, like who's this kid? And it was sick, and so I've seen you ever since. But like, how did you originally get linked up with Emmett?
So, how I first bought Vishnu would be a good story to.
Let's start with that.
So I think like most people, we just saw Wibbity Waps reffing slush game with Vishnu, and we didn't know much about it. And then they were dropping street part, and I remember seeing a teaser of the movie Palette, I believe, and then it just started with like, I think Cal was the first part, and he just do like a loop out to like double tail like block on the skate park or maybe a dam. I was like, what is that? This is awesome. And then another standout clip that I always remember for that one was Dylan Manley doing a nose butter 7 on like a grass patch knuckle with like barely any snow, super low. And like I remember that was like the selling point. I was like, all right,
this is sick.
Whatever this is, I want some of this. I want these skis, or you know. And I bought the skis with the COVID money that Justin Trudeau gave us for no reason. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, just giving out free money.
Dude, it was awesome.
No consequences for that.
I bought skis. It was awesome. Changed my life. And skied with those and had so much fun. Like what were
you riding on before?
The wets. So
no, before you bought Vishnu.
I had the Line Honey Badger for super cheap on like Amazon, because I didn't have that much money, you know.
Yeah.
And I would break them, but they were fun. Yeah. And then I got on the Vishnus, and the wets just feel like rollerblade for the first time. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah. And then I like a couple days of hiking in early season. By the way, I kind of grew up skiing at Mont Saint Sauveur / Avila.
Okay, sick. Yeah.
So yellow and black rails.
Okay, word.
Early season there is always a good time. Yeah. And I used to be, and so hiked a little bit of those skis, and it just blew my mind. It changed everything. Like I could do whatever I wanted. It was pretty cool. And then I think from there, like Carco found me or like messaged me, and like we talked a little bit in the winter. And then at one point he was like, you should send like a street video to Emmett, which I did. And I guess Emmett really liked it. A standout clip was a blind 4 on the support cable.
Oh,
so yeah,
I gotta watch that video.
Yeah, it's a funny one, and you because he just talked to me about it in the car the other day. And then out of nowhere, from completely nowhere, Terrebonne, Quebec, someone said, I'm gonna send you skis. And that was pretty cool.
That's so sick. And so has he been sending you free skis, or like what's your setup with Vishnu?
So the first year I still bought a ski because I wanted a special ski, and then he gave me skis, and then now he's just like giving me ski all I need, and I don't try to go over the board with that, just like getting many skis, and I don't need many skis. I like to ski my ski till they're done.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Emmett.
Yeah, shout out to Emmett. Really.
And you're sure he's not weird behind the scenes? You got nothing to tell us about your drive with him? He's not.
Oh, all right. He may have a little bit of hot takes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do you want to share? Some of Emmett's hot takes he was sharing with you?
I think he went on the podcast enough time to share the one he wanted to share.
I know. I wanted him to be here, so that's why I'm trying to.
No, he's watching.
Right now
he's watching like basketball
in his condo alone. At Mount Hood,
completely alone. Yeah, he's doing great. I swear.
Word. Okay. Let's see. So I got here, offered you a Rainier. You don't drink. Do you want to get into that? Or just why not?
I just don't drink. I guess it just slowly happened in my life that I never really cared about drinking, and all the boys are watching me weird right now. But I kind of didn't want to drink, and actually talked about it with Emmett on the ride, and
because Emmett quit drinking.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So some kind of big event happened to me when I was in my teen years, I guess.
Yeah.
And so my mother got cancer, and she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And I feel like it was in the year where it's when kids go and do parties and don't tell their parents and stuff, and I felt like I couldn't have a parent to not agree with me, so I would just do it my way and just stay chill and be a good kid, I guess. So that it just started like that, I guess, and now it's who knows how many years later, and don't drink, don't smoke, never did, really.
Never have.
No. So I drink like wine and at the dinner with my grandpa at Christmas and stuff, but
very respectable.
I don't really drink ever, or go out. I'm pretty boring, actually. That's why I ski a lot.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that, man. So, you said Emmett has hot takes.
Yeah.
He has shared them quite a bit. Do you have any hot takes yourself? You said that you're a very opinionated man. Like, what do you think is whack in skiing right now?
Because I think is whack? Yeah. I don't really like to hate on people in their face, because
you don't have to say
I kind of like skiing. When I'm on the hill and I see someone ski, whoever it is, I'm pretty happy to see people ski.
Yeah.
But I have a couple tricks that I don't like.
Yeah, what are those?
I don't like front fours.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just don't like them. Don't like doing them. It's hard to do. Most people don't do them right too. And
do you think anybody does do them right?
I feel like I saw someone do it really nice. Damn. Surely Seaver can do a super good one.
Yeah.
Surely. And a lot of people do like front cork 4. That could be cool too.
Yeah.
But still, it doesn't do it for me. It's
so like, what's a whack front 4 under your eyes? Like, what does it look like?
When you try to do a front 4 for the first time, you just spin out straight, and the rail is probably not going the way you want it to be, so you land back seat, and it looks ugly, and it hurts the knee too. Yeah. And most of the time, if you can front 4, you can front 6. Just add a 180. Yeah. Or do a steezy front 2, you know?
You think a steezy front 2 is better than front 4?
Oh, yeah. Some people got some really steezy front 2. I might disagree with you on that
one. I don't think front 2s look good at all, dude.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
I mean, unless they're like super like tweaked out. You know how some people can like
exactly.
roll back
that's a steezy front
and then kind of like tweak their skis out a little bit. I'm thinking like Lupe. Yeah. Okay, word. Any other cursed tricks that you think are no
the
good?
most cursed trick for me ever, it's any variation of front slide or back slide in the same rail with no swap.
Okay, interesting.
Don't do that.
So you think a backslide alone with no swap is whack?
No. Okay, a backslide on the flat down rail, cool.
Okay.
Backside to front side on the flat down rail, no swaps. Just yo-yoing your legs around.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Okay,
I really don't like that. And some of my favorite skiers do that sometimes, and I respect it.
Like who's
but
one of
I
your
don't
favorite
like
skiers
it.
that does that?
So the grillist, Gilles.
Yeah.
Couldn't try his last name, like the bulldoze guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite skiers, but sometimes he does that. But
You just hate it.
yeah, I just don't like the trick at all. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, word. What tricks do you like?
Tricks do I like?
Yeah, like what's your favorite? What do you think is like a
I
valid
like
trick?
seeing
no
a
matter what?
trick that I think it's going one way and then boom, it's not. You know,
Yeah.
like.
So what would that look like? 'Cause
All right, I was watching a video the other day, all right, and this guy, one of my favorite skier, Andrin Chetgel.
Okay.
Yeah, he does a backslide mute and then he prets too out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And like same video, I've been watching his video, big fan.
Yeah.
Rare skier, yeah. He does some kind of like Cork 7 Japan, and then he lands on the foot that he was holding the Japan and just left his other foot, and you're like, what is that? And he like do a manual on one foot. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy thing, yeah.
That's crazy.
Big inspiration from that guy.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
I like the out of the box scene. What do you think of so I love Dylan Manley's skiing.
Yeah.
What do you think about like what do you are you a fan of his skiing? I'm assuming you are.
Yeah.
Why do you like his skiing? Cuz he does like kind of normal tricks, but like he's not doing any fucking wizard tricks or anything like that.
You know, in
like
some
why do you like his
kind
style
of weird way, his skiing feels like when you get hit with a water balloon. You know?
No, I don't know.
So like you're standing there and then you get hit by something. And you're like, what is that?
Oh, you didn't expect it. Yeah,
it's a water balloon. That's funny, you know. And you're like, oh wow! And he just every time his skiing is punching you.
Yeah,
and you can't ignore it. It's there and it punched you.
No, I
love
agree
it
because it's like Emmett describes him as a cat, and it's so true.
Is
but he's
too,
not doing like tricks that are. Like,
he still does.
He could break your mind every now and then, but I don't think of him as like.
I never see nobody else do like a nose butter tree on a box.
Actually, yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah,
with the Vishnu.
It's just funny. I guess I just don't think of him as someone doing like really weird tricks. I think of him doing tricks in weird ways.
Sure,
but I don't know. I think of him as doing.
Well, I don't know. I feel like he's pretty creative. Nose under 2-ons before all the people are doing them like right now.
No, believe me, I love him. It was just I'm just thinking about it in a different way now. Yeah,
yeah,
that's cool. All right. What other hot takes you got? So you got some cursed tricks.
Damn, you just want to hear my hot takes, huh?
Well, no, I think it's just like interesting because I think you got like your own lane in skiing.
Yeah.
And I feel like you kind of have to, if you have your own lane, you kind of have to have your own opinions and stick with them. You know, because you could easily conform to everyone else's way of skiing.
Yeah.
So like you clearly decided to ski a certain way.
I didn't decide it. I just.
That's just like naturally came to you.
Oh, that's just what I'm doing. That's the fun. That's the fun part. Yeah. You know, I've been skiing the last week and just doing front slide over and over because I feel like it right now.
Yeah.
And surely it's not that cool. I'm just doing straight side on with one foot lift up like a dog peeing, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm having fun. A lot of fun, you know. And yeah. All right, want other hot take?
Yeah,
Steaming hot, right?
Yeah.
Kendi Tovex.
Yeah.
Not real.
Like not a real person.
Not a real person.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
He faked the Audi flat 360 lander. He can fake everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is interesting. I've been talking to Iberg about this lately. He like made a career because like you can make yourself a character if you really want to, you know.
CGI, yes.
So he made a character out of himself by being mysterious and not doing interviews and not showing his face and just being good at skiing. I don't even know if he really speaks English.
Oh, he speaks French.
Yeah, I think he just like
I mean,
refused
the
to speak
actor
English.
that spoke French in that one video is speaking French.
Yeah. So you don't think Candide's real?
He's not real.
What was your favorite video that came out this fall?
This fall.
Yeah. I feel like this will say something about your taste.
So
you don't want to say directly what your hot takes are.
I truly feel like my favorite video this fall. Honestly, the first one that comes to mind is Dasha and Simon video.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It just was. It wasn't a video like the other video. Like, we love that punk rock music that feels like it was like filmed in the garage, but you guys need to stop. Other hot take. Thank you. And yeah, I don't know. Simon and Mazzy's filming has always been one of my favorite stuff to watch ever. Like, for some reason, they just do it the right way, I feel like.
Yeah.
And yeah, their video was so good, and it was a weird kind of, half of it was like just pleasing for the eyes.
Yeah.
And with that, some really cool tricks, some gnarly tricks even. And like I haven't watched it in a while. I watched it like a couple times when it came out, and I just feel like you don't even think that what you are and what you're doing when you watch it. You're just like in there, and it's like that's very rare in a ski video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you like a fan of Sammy Ortlieb and Rob Hewley's videos?
Yes.
Like, is that kind of the type of video?
100%.
Like?
I feel like Sammy is one of my biggest inspiration for pretty much everything around skiing and filming.
Yeah.
His maneuver video just blew my mind, and also like one of the first like skier that I seen do a nose press on a rail, or from all of that, it just some crazy like creativity and just doing it. Everything is right for the feature.
Yeah.
And yeah, big fan.
Sick. Okay. So what do you think of a skier like Reagan?
Yo, Reagan is skiing to win, and he's trying hard.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pretty cool though. Also, other sober skier, we're rare, so we stick together, I get. But he's still my nemesis. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Tune in the slush game.
I didn't know that Reagan was sober. That's interesting. Or maybe I did. I can't remember if I talked to him about that.
Oh, he was on the pod too, right?
Yeah, he was.
I listened to pretty much all the podcasts.
You do?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I work alone, digging snow or dirt.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I do.
Dude, that's what most people tell me they listen, is they're like, oh yeah. Like, shout out to Holden. He's like, yeah, I work on boats all summer. He's like, I just listen to it then.
Yeah.
Or like, it's mostly people listening at work, which is something I didn't expect. I expected a lot of people driving.
Yeah.
But working, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but my work is just doing my dream job, really. Which
is what?
I'm like 5 minutes bike ride from my house. Don't have a car, by the way. And so yeah, I just bike to the work, and in the summer I build some dirt jumps for bike, which I didn't have growing up, but now I do. And now the kids in my town have that too.
Sick.
And then in the summer, it took me a while, but I finally have a snow park that runs with a lift and like features.
Yeah.
And I just shape that and take care of this thing.
Beautiful. So you just build.
Same thing. Right from my house with my bike on my ski boot and my skis, and just hit the park and then go back home. And
so what is it up with you guys in Quebec not having cars? Because I interviewed Theo the what was that ski magazine called? The Snowboard guy.
Oh yeah.
And he also didn't have a car.
He probably was in downtown Montreal, and you don't want a car in there.
Yeah, actually, I hate driving there.
I bike all summer in Montreal, and biking way faster than having a car. And for me, I'm very lazy, I guess. And having the driver's lesson in Quebec, you kind of have to do like a year of courses. Yeah. So I'm just lazy, and I don't have it yet. I don't
feel like doing that.
Exactly.
So you just, when you're in America, you just get driven everywhere.
Oh yeah. It's been awesome. I lost the count, but a lot of people drove me to the ski hills in Salt Lake. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you know who Steven Siska is? He lives in BC. He rides for Surface.
Yeah. Wait.
He's a good buddy of mine, but you saying that you just bum rides from everyone is the exact way that he lives his life. He's like, I'll just figure it out. Somebody will.
I think he was in Montreal this year.
He might have been. Yeah, I think we're gonna interview him this week and find out what he's been up to.
Sick.
But just bumming rides. You're gonna figure it out. Yeah.
Awesome. Scary sometimes, but it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So you went to Salt Lake this winter. I saw you on the Vishnu live stream.
Yeah.
With Emmett and Reed. Was that your first time in Salt Lake?
Yes.
What'd you think of Brighton? Because I actually saw your clips from there.
Brighton's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. This chairlift's pretty fast. You need like your goggles on the chairlift. It's awesome. And the spring pass. It's a meltdown. It wasn't really meltdown for a few days, but when it got meltdown, it was awesome. They set up the rail the way it should be set up, with the kicker lower than the rail,
and
you have
you don't
to
like
hop to
you don't
get
like ride on at all. No ride.
Yeah. So this other mountain near Salt Lake with like green rails, didn't really like that one.
Yeah.
Like every rail is fast, high, and it wasn't for me.
So you like to jump.
Exactly.
Onto the rail.
Jump. Use your skis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Important.
Pop proper.
Yes.
Okay. So that's another thing that pisses you off, that when people don't pop proper.
Oh yeah, popping is important. Yeah. Doing butters too. Real butters.
Yeah, no fake butters. There's a lot of fake. I don't know if you ever listened to the Good Enough podcast, but they were talking about Noah's land holding thing.
Oh, that
and
was
like
cool.
the reason that I think Jason and Pete, or I can't remember whose take this was, but like Noah's land holding is super valid because you can't fake it.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can't. Like
There's
you either
no way.
got it or you don't. But with the nose butter, like they were saying,
You can
there's
fake
so
it.
many fake nose butters in slush where it's like, oh yeah, do nose butter, and they just do like a 180 and then hop onto the rail.
Yeah.
So proper nose butters.
Oh yeah, proper nose butter, important.
Yeah.
No touchy when you do a nose manual either. Important.
What about a switchtail butter on? Does anyone ever do that trick proper? Or is that just
that's a good question there. Sure, some people surely do.
Do you know anyone?
Very rare.
Do you?
I don't have a clip in mind.
Yeah.
But you gotta you can't stop. That's for sure.
Maybe Henrik or someone like that.
Oh
Henrik or
yeah,
Phil
surely
probably have
B-Dog does. B-Dog is nobody can press their tail like that.
Yeah.
So like try it with your skis. Like just doing a nose butter, pretty easy. Doing a real tail press, super
onto
hard.
the rail, super hard.
Super hard. Oh, just on the knuckle even.
Yeah.
Like B-Dog is doing that, and it's because you can bend your knees forward, but you can't bend your knees backwards. You're not like a fancy bird that do that.
Yeah. You can't get that same pressure.
Yeah, exactly. It's a different thing.
Yeah. Well, I think the same thing when I see people like on the lift. You ever see on like a powder day those dudes that just like sit really far back seat and just bomb through it?
Yeah.
I don't know how they do
if
that.
they have like the Armada GG or JJ, I guess. Sorry, my French. Or the K2's Hellbent.
Yeah. You could just rock. Dude, they literally just wheelie the whole thing down.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Shebang.
Are you going to get the tanks when they come out? Like, are you interested in all mountain?
Well, I think I would have to move to some place with snow because I don't think I would ever need the tanks in Quebec.
Yeah.
And the wides are actually like pretty fun in the powder. You can just do whatever with it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I went fast on it. I went to Snowbird. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I went to La Grave too. That's for the European core skier.
Yeah, dude, I don't know the first thing about Europe.
Yeah.
Do you think Emmett? Do you think Emmett is selling out by making a?
Oh, totally. Yeah. No. I don't know. I think it's a.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe
move.
I think Vishnu's days might be numbered. Making all mountain carving ski, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I think that's a great move.
Just wait for the snow blades,
dude. It's like if it snows, you're gonna want to ride all mountain. And you
no, there's places that you need to have big skis like that. Yeah. I don't really do.
Are you the type of guy that owns more than one pair of skis at a time, or do you just have your pair and if it breaks, you just get more skis?
Yeah, I usually have 2 pairs, and but it would be because it's like the wets and the wides, or the keys and the wides.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun to just mix around. Yeah. Really stayed on the wide this year, but it's just how I felt. But yeah, no, I have like some really old beat up ski that when I just go and ski like log or like concrete, like you don't really need to slide.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't have multiple pairs of ski. I'm pretty soft on my skis.
I've never owned more than 2 pairs. I think it's so annoying when people are like, I have skis for these exact conditions and these exact conditions. It's like, dude.
No, I also only have like 2 pairs of binding, and
it's me too. That's why I don't own skis. More. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, people at home, try to mount your own skis. It's so much fun and rewarding and stressful.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I don't want to mount them at all. I will always pay for someone to mount them.
Yeah.
I just zero interest in mounting my own.
That's my big question about skiers that have like over 10 pairs of ski a year. Like, It must be annoying to always be mounting them skis.
Dude, I think they probably just buy them and then buy the bindings and then just leave the bindings on them.
Yeah, who knows?
But that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. I don't know if it's good for the environment to having multiple pairs of skis.
Yeah.
Feel good having like a pair or two a year.
Yeah. Have you? Okay, switching the topic because I'm thinking about variety of things that I've seen here because I just hear people on the lift talk about gear. So you camped when you were here before in the past, or have you always stayed at Airbnbs?
Yeah, Airbnb.
You've always done the Airbnbs?
Yes.
I was going to say, because I was going to ask you which would you like better, but why have you never camped? Now I wonder.
Because I flew here.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe one day if I drive here
and you don't want to bring
a car.
Yeah.
Probably sleeping in the car seems like a good move. I love camping, but it's different when you're like in the rain all day like I just did.
Yeah.
Like surely
that's part of the reason why we're here. There's nothing to do right now because it's fucking dumping right
Dude,
now.
it was the best day out. You missed out.
No, I rode today.
Hard.
I rode, but I couldn't see anything, dude. You hit the jump, you're just going into the void.
Had to be in the woods.
Okay, that's clever.
Oh,
I like that.
A lot of logs in these woods.
Yeah, I've seen you and Cargo post those clips before, and I never know where you guys are.
Oh, the
like
woods?
Just any woods jib here.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, every time you see a log, you go towards it.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's even more logs in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it slides well.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the camping versus Airbnb, but I'll have to save that for somebody else.
Yeah, there's other people here.
Yeah, who've done it before, but very interesting, dude. You're an interesting character. You actually, the more I talk to you, the more you remind me of Reagan. Actually, now.
Oh, damn it.
Like just.
Yeah, Will said the same thing.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. I can name like music bands though. He can't.
What do you mean? Reagan has no musical taste?
Oh no, he just don't know any like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you heard the music on the radio, and he would do the most outrageous guess ever.
You guys should. I think you guys should do more stuff together. You guys are a good match for each other.
Yeah, he's my nemesis now. So like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not my friend.
You're so full of shit. I'm really excited.
He snaked me on that box at Brighton. You should have seen that.
Yeah.
Was doing a trick. He like did a ski slide.
Have you been in traveling circus before?
No. I
feel like you're such a good match for that.
I was in the van. Yeah, I like my skis to last though.
Yeah, you don't want to break them all the time.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but your skiing matches like, oh my god, dude, you and Reagan could be the next Rob and Sammy.
Get them to my my hill next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully, got to talk to the boss man at the hill.
Yeah.
And tell a friend tour in Quebec, very rare.
Yeah, that would be
very rare.
Yeah. Who do you think? So, I mean, you ski more like Andy, but who do you think's a better skier, Andy or Will? Also, did you see Andy while he was here?
Yeah, I skied with him yesterday, I think. Yeah, the wizard of the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to make me learn a crazy trick that no one should try because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Chico, whatever. Sorry, Andy.
Yeah.
Chinko. I don't know.
I don't know any names. Yeah. So who's better in your eyes? Or like who skiing do you like more?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with Will. I'm sorry, Andy. You do good stuff too. Will grinds rail that aren't meant to be grindable, and I really like that. Yeah. The chains are like right by Sugar Bowl. I was so happy when we drove by. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and I feel like he did a crazy rail to like in the first minute of the daycare movie.
Yeah, what did you think of that movie?
It was pretty good.
I thought it was good. Yeah. What do you think of like low quality? Like footage for skiing versus high quality footage, because I remember Pat's video last year. That was about as low quality as you can get. That was filmed on like a iPod, like whatever it was.
Oh, this Pat
iPod Nano, yeah. So but what do you think of like low quality versus high quality? Because daycare was all 4K footage.
Yeah, I kind of like the high quality stuff, but also really like don't mind watching any of Mazzy's stuff film on a VX.
Yeah,
I feel like it's how you use the camera, whatever it is.
Like, I'm torn on it. I don't know what I at this point I don't know what I prefer. I just think that there's a lot of a lot of people go for the low quality videos at this point.
Yeah, well, it's also cheaper to get like cheaper camera. That's for sure.
That's true too. Not everyone can buy a 4K.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you can film
like
4K on your phone.
Idiot, but it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so you like daycare?
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while. I was thinking about watching that tonight or something.
It's
a good video, dude.
It's a good one. You got some good people in there, like
yeah, you do.
Dude, you can't not watch a Will Weston part.
I know, dude.
There's many, but another one is always good.
That's a good one. Yeah, I kind of forget what was out this fall, but
yeah, I did too when you asked me the question. But yeah, the first one that came into my mind was
Dasha.
The Dasha one. Yeah,
what do you think of Dasha's run at Dew Tour?
Dude, that was awesome.
Or what? That was dude,
that was so
tricks
cool.
Were a little out
yes,
there,
$10 run. Dasha and Egg. Pete.
Pete Kukov.
Yeah, so fun.
Yeah,
and Riley too. Did you get an
invite? Yeah, the Frogger.
Did I get an invite? Hell no. I'm from Canada. Nobody cares about us.
So not even as an alternate or anything.
Oh no,
because Annabelle's from Quebec City and she got in as an alternate.
Yeah, I guess Matt was there too.
Yeah, Matt Duff. Yeah,
killed it. God.
Yeah,
he could go big.
Yeah,
and do whatever. Yeah. No, of course I didn't get no invite.
Brutal.
Who am I? I'm just hiking a rail in Quebec, you know?
Just little old me. Yeah. Don't worry about me.
Exactly.
Yeah. What would you think of, there's rumors of rail jams being in the Olympics. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't really care.
You don't have an opinion either way?
Surely the Olympics are just like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
It's been like that for a couple years.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they have the BMX now. I'm a big BMX rider too.
So that's your second passion?
It could be second, it could be first. You know, it depends on the season.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anyone can ski all year.
Yeah.
All the time, and I can't bike all year all the time too.
Yeah.
And I also have the mountain bike. It's kind of similar. It's kind of like backcountry biking, but I feel like they did that with BMX in the Olympic, and it was the dumbest stuff I've ever seen, because they put the BMX to parenthesis open the sport to people, but they put that in the most crazy setup ever that you don't have that anywhere near. So they're just trying to steal some.
So you don't think it would go well?
Oh, I'm not a big fan of the Olympics. I guess that's my point. And but I don't really care either.
Yeah.
You know? I have some friends that go there, and I'm pretty happy to see them there.
Yeah.
Shout out Edjoy and Olivia. So happy to see them there. Olivia did a dub screaming semen at the Olympic, and nobody cared.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And Edjoy, that's only for the French speaker, but he did the best interview ever on the TV. Ever.
In French?
Oh, yeah. Best thing ever.
Do you remember what he said?
He said it was a pretty good day and one of the best ski practice in all time. And he said, you guys weren't there, but I was. Yeah.
That's kind of lit.
Edjoy lives the town over from me. So
How old is he?
He's probably 20 or 19.
Okay, so
21
so you've known him for a little while.
Not that much. We didn't grow up skiing together, but we've been seeing each other a couple times on hill and now in crazy places randomly, which is super fun.
Dude, you Quebecois folks stick together.
Oh yeah. No, it's so fun to be somewhere else in the world and just because I was in Salt Lake and I've been just speaking English for a month and a half.
Yeah.
And being here with Phil Gaucher,
there's a bunch of Frenchies running around right now.
It's so fun to just speak my own language for once, and it's relaxing. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not hanging with them more.
Oh yeah, we just played a game of Trou de Cul at the King's Table at Charlie's.
What the hell is that?
Oh, that's Trou de Cul. That's a good game. Who was there? What's the name game in English? Nobody was there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It's Trou de Cul. It means asshole.
Okay.
In French. In French. I would say in very Quebec French.
Yeah. That's funny. That's super funny.
No, it's not bullshit.
It's not?
No, we played bullshit too, but it's not it. No, it's not a game.
Something different. I'm going to have to look that up afterwards.
Yeah. Pull up at the King's Table at Charlie's. It's le Trou de Cul.
Word. I don't speak a word of French.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is
something like if the school system didn't really teach you guys another language.
I learned Spanish, and that's been far more useful in my lifetime.
Hablas español?
Sí, un poquito.
Oh, I see.
The only thing I know in French is désolé, je ne parle pas français.
Oh.
Which of course is sorry, I don't speak French.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what's that other word that you guys got? Tabarnak.
Tabarnak.
All right, what's good with that? Because I feel like that's like the bomba clat of Quebec.
Sure. Yeah. No, it's that type of word that just means everything.
Yep. Okay,
you can be happy, sad, mad, anything. You can also say it with different intonation.
Can you call someone that, or is it more of a reaction?
Yeah, but you have to be like, you, my tabarnak, more, you know?
Okay, yeah. So it is bomba clat. Basically.
I guess. But yeah, we have so many. My favorite one would be Kalis. I feel like you can put more intonation in there.
What is that?
It's just another type
just
of
another
word.
Just kind of
yeah, we have a bunch. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to see that in in the street like a crazy guy, you know? You gotta be a little...
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I didn't expect that. I should have expected it. I didn't expect a language lesson, but here we are.
Oh yeah, no, I've been doing that a lot lately. Yeah.
Yeah, with these guys don't really speak much French.
They're very American. They're like from the South, basically, so they don't really care about any other culture.
Is there anything that you guys want? Since there's an audience here, is there anything that you guys want to ask Raf that you've been wondering that you don't that he hasn't answered yet? Feel free to pass them.
Can we please play $1 Million Baby for Raf? I just get us.
All right, I'm gonna have another take here.
Yes.
Somehow got a decent amount of followers on Instagram, and I just did it. I just did my stuff.
Yeah.
Use my song, my weird song that I like. I like, again, listen to a lot of music alone and podcasts. I like a lot of weird songs. I use them. It's pretty cool. I feel like the 50% of people that are watching Instagram with the volume on, like some of them enjoy it. But God, why would you put the same stupid bad song over and over on your clips? I'm sorry.
Yeah, like
a lot of super cool people that I like do that.
Yeah.
But man,
you don't
really?
You don't like the trending music.
Oh, does it even affect anything? Because
I think it does.
I did the dumbest trick ever possible at Sugarbush and got 2 million views or maybe more. I don't even know anymore.
That's kind of crazy.
No audio, no nothing, no trendy stupid music, and like, do you really need that? Also, for the kids at home, again, like over 2 million view or whatever. All right, I did not felt like happier at all, not a second.
Yeah.
Like, I just got some weird hate comment that for some reason were like homophobic. But other than that, like, it didn't do much for me. So like, don't try that. Just, I guess, try to get the approval from the people that you like and you respect more than random people in India or whatever that's gonna like and see your video and never ski in their life, you know?
Yeah. What would you think of people describing you as a social media skier? Because you do have a strong social media presence. But
my friend here on the left of the couch has been describing me as a social media skier the whole week. And what do I have to say to that? I really, truly wish I could be just a YouTube skier, just doing video parts after video parts.
Yeah.
Because I love filming. I love watching a good, well-filmed video.
Yeah.
And all that. But I am alone in Terrebonne riding this little snow park with nobody in there.
So you have no other choice.
So I got my tripod and my fancy camera.
Yeah.
And I filmed that. And then when you throw that super expensive, cool camera, nice filming, fish eyeing camera on someone that don't know how to film with it, you rather just give him your phone and like, here, just point this camera at me.
Dude, that is an exceptional take, because I've actually thought that for a while and I never put it into words.
Yeah.
Most people cannot film well with a regular, like with an actual camera.
Yeah.
But pretty much anyone can film
with
somewhat decent with an iPhone.
Yeah, and even like some people are really bad at filming it with the iPhone.
Oh
like,
my God, it doesn't piss you off when someone can't film with an iPhone?
If you don't try to zoom or anything and just point it in the right direction, I can go on my computer and edit it and still it looks okay.
Yeah.
But with the camera, like, you put a fisheye like 10 feet away from the stuff, you don't see much.
Dude.
Or like,
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I just, I wish I could be like less of an Instagram filmer than this, but I'm like just alone with no friends in my hometown.
I think no car is a bigger issue.
No cars? Yeah, maybe I could drive to people more, but I kind of like it at my little hill.
Have you ever hit the red ledge?
No.
Because you can't get there on bike.
Because I can't get there on bike. It's pretty far, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've walked there a couple times. It's pretty cool. But like, what would you go and do there, you know?
Dude, I don't even.
I
would
feel
just
like
try
I would
to slide
maybe
it.
figure out something.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't think I would
Everything's
do anything.
been done.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
would do anything fucking groundbreaking.
What's your favorite thing that's been done in the Red Ledge?
Dude, I honestly can't even think of anything. I just remember like. Can't remember anything in particular, but I remember someone spun on and like landed like 3/4 of the way down it.
Oh,
But I can't remember who
that's
it was.
G.
Yeah, but it was fucking big spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I certainly wouldn't bring anything.
Dude,
to
I have a couple in mind.
Yeah, what would you do if you had the opportunity?
Oh no, I mean like, I just have a couple
yeah.
clips that I like. Some Ruka, no, not Ruka, some foray guy did back tree swap. The
That's insane.
switch, I believe.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Alex Hackle,
Yeah.
lip 2 to
Yeah.
switch to dab because it
Yeah.
wasn't this year.
Yeah.
In the Eat the Guts movie, pretty fire. And I think it was Kimbo that did like just boardside firecracker.
Yeah.
Wasn't that crazy?
Dude.
It's a lot of stairs.
I actually
It's crazy.
I don't even know if I've ever seen that clip.
Oh, one of those bunch videos, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I've
awesome.
heard that someone did something pretty cool this winter that I can't wait to see in this,
TBD. Yeah.
in the fall. Yeah,
Yeah.
some pretty cool stuff.
What would you do on it given the opportunity?
You know, like when I was thinking about it up there, I would use a winch for the first time of my life and try to go up it and then down it.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't want to use a winch or go that fast. So like, did someone take that and do it, please?
Disaster to the flat.
You know what my dream tricks would be?
Yeah, good.
Do a pedal slide on my bike on it.
Down
I've never seen anyone hitting
Actually,
on
yeah,
the bike.
I can't even think of anything.
It's pretty high though.
You know what I think you should do if you could ever get a car? There's so many skate spots in America,
Yeah.
iconic skate spots.
Yeah.
El Toro, Hollywood High. The snowboarders already hit
Yeah.
it. Hit. This is how you really make your lasting mark. Hit all these iconic skate spots on skis. Like honestly, somebody needs to do it, and fucking might as well be you, cause like it's. Oh my god, dude! Yeah, like just you saying to hit the
It's not really my
hit the
style.
red ledge on the bike.
It's not really my style, but I know someone who would dream to do that. I'm not gonna blow his project, but I hope he's gonna do that one day.
It'd
and
be so sick.
Surely the Bulldoze guy would do a couple. Like,
All those guys
stuff
are riding
there.
on like dirt and like not even riding on snow, pretty much.
Oh yeah, dude, it's pretty fun. They hang out in Montreal this winter, and it was
Really?
pretty funny to see them at work.
Yeah,
Some crazy guys.
that's awesome. man.
They're so cool.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything you feel like that you hold in your soul that you want to share with everyone that we didn't touch? Anything that you need to tell the people before we wrap this up?
I don't know. I guess I got to shout out a couple people.
Yeah, let's get some shout outs.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't go through like where I'm from, but yeah, I started skiing.
Yeah, okay, let's get
Why not?
Because if you're gonna do shout outs, you gotta shout out where you came
Yeah,
from.
because I
definitely didn't do the
no
traditional
explanation
timeline.
why I would shout out people for that.
Yeah. So shout out where you came from.
So yeah, no, not where I came from. Terrible place. No, good place, but yeah, not very nice. But anyway, started skiing in the park because of my homie Xavier Savard.
Yeah.
And his parents were the patrol people at the Mont Saint Sauveur, and they would lift me up there when we were in high school, and kind of started skiing like only in the weekends back then, like mostly because of him. I mean, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out my parents that drove me a lot there too.
Yeah.
And yeah, like all the people in Saint Sauveur too. Like we at one point had such a big crew. I can't even begin to name people there. But
Did you guys have a name
so
for
many.
your crew?
Oh, not really. We never really had a name. No, not really.
Just the people riding
But
there.
we were like a lot of people,
Yeah.
and a lot of good people came out of this. And like we have Tom Gallarno that's
Yeah.
killing it over there with the Surface Boy right now.
Sick.
And pretty cool. Like knew him from biking originally. We were racing cross country almost together, and pretty cool to see him up there now. And we got Vince Autier that we would watch him ski when I was young. Like, damn, that guy's good. And yeah, he went up there.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, a lot of really cool people that came out of this place. Yeah. So cool. Used to be a really good place. Now it's kind of falling apart. Hopefully they're gonna
Classic story.
gonna do it back. But yeah, I'm kind of kind of sad with that mountain. They kicked me out early season.
Did they?
Yeah, for riding in boundaries features that
No, it's
weren't
funny,
really set up.
Dude, I got kicked out of Ski Sundown for skiing out of bounds.
Oh yeah,
and
I was
guess,
inbound.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, dude.
Snowmaking pipe is a rail.
Yeah, it sucks.
Put a sign or something, or I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, dude, it sucks getting kicked out of your home mountain.
Yeah,
it happens.
Yeah, it killed it for me. Yeah. And got kicked out because of an Instagram video because I'm an Instagram skier. Yeah. And from what I've gathered, it was the owner of the resort that just saw it and got mad.
Yeah.
Because none of the patrol people were really mad at me or anything. Nobody said anything to me.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting.
Word.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, skied there. So shout out all the people there. I guess the name of the crew right now would be the Vulgus crew.
Okay, word. Yeah, shout out Sam and all them. Yeah.
Very talked about brand in this area. But yeah, at the base of it, it's good people that love skiing.
Yeah.
And all of my homies there are killing it. Didn't really ski with them this winter, but always love to see their clips on Instagram.
Yeah.
Some very underground skier that if they were in Killington would be sponsored and stuff by small companies, but we're in Quebec, nobody really care.
Yeah. Did you gotta link up with the D-Structure shop? Get Phil.
D-Structure. All the fills. So many fills.
Yeah, you guys have all the fills in the world. Dude, you guys have some of the best pros of all time.
Dude, yeah. So many good fills skier in Quebec.
Yeah. Word. Shout out to Emmett.
Shout out to Emmett, obviously. Shout out to Carco that really helped me to get up the ski scene, I guess. Because, you can't really just do it by yourself. Yeah.
Word.
And shout out to all the people that let me stay on their couch this trip. A lot of people.
Yeah.
All the people that drove me around.
Yeah.
Gave me passes. Skiing in America is free. It's pretty cool. Especially Salt Lake. Green rails may be free. Allegedly. And, very nice.
Word, dude.
What else? Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you putting out anything this fall?
Absolutely not, because I had a terrible season and I did not hit the street, but I have a bunch of good ideas that hopefully I'm gonna pursue in the next few years.
Word.
I feel like I'm young and take my times and do the thing right.
Yeah.
And do it right is the most important part of it.
Word. Where can people find you?
Damn, my Instagram is Salut moi c'est Raf, which is hi, I'm Raf. Figure out a way to write that in French. Good luck. I guess I have a YouTube channel that would be my name, I guess, which is Rafael Diaz. No, it's just Raf Diaz. Yeah.
Okay, sick.
Yeah. Sometimes I post stuff in there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, not only an Instagram skier.
Yeah, he's doing other things.
Follow my TikTok. Psych, I don't have a TikTok. Got him.
Word. Well.
Also, big call. I'm on the podcast right now. So anyone at New Schooler, come on. You know what you have to do. It's orange. It's my name. Thank you. Yeah, I also think. Where are the pro skiers on New Schooler? Get back in there. It's way more fun. Come on.
Dude, back in the day. I mean,
that must have been so fun. I wasn't really around there in those days.
Awesome. It was awesome. Arguing with pros was awesome.
Dude, right?
Yes.
Come on.
All right. Well, Raf, thank you for being here, dude. This is awesome. I'm glad we got to finally do this. Hell yeah. Dude.
Good night. Let's play Scrabble now.